Atlas Sales Order tab, creating proposals and orders for new customers. In this video, we will go over how to create sales proposals for new customers, select products to add to your proposal, customize the prospect or customer's details in the proposal, review it before sending it out, attach documents, and finally, create and submit the order package. Within the Sales Order area of Atlas, we'll focus on the Proposals widget and walk through how to create new sales order proposals, modify existing ones, attach documents, monitor status, and search for proposals by name, number, or order status. Let's get started by creating a new sales order for a new customer. To do that, click the New Proposal button on the right side of the Proposal widget's title bar. When you're just starting the new proposal process, there are two options to create a proposal. You can create a proposal for existing customers or for new customers. In this example, let's select New Customer and click Proceed. Our first stop is to check service availability. In the Check Service Availability screen, enter the required company and contact information. Please note, the contact whose information is entered here will be the default recipient of all communications unless specifically modified on later screens. Please review the list below to confirm that one of the locations is in fact for your client. Confirm the location and select Next. If the address you entered does not match one of the options provided, verify the address using the U.S. Postal Service zip code tool before choosing. Just use the address I entered. Now that you've started your draft proposal, let's add some products. Once you've confirmed the address, it's time to start adding products and devices to your proposal. To do that, start by clicking the green Add button in the upper left-hand corner. From here, it's as easy as entering any order on just about any e-commerce site. Click the product name drop-down arrow to select products. Use the up and down buttons to select a quantity. The total price is adjusted automatically. In this example proposal, I've gone ahead and built out a fairly typical proposal. The solution is for 4 VIP Premier seats, 10 VIP Professional seats, and 1 VIP Primer seat. Now, let's say you got carried away and added too many products. Deleting is actually easier than adding. To delete a product you added, click the X icon on the right. It becomes visible when you hover over the total. So let's delete that 1 primer seat. Now we're left with 4 VIP Premier and 10 VIP Professional seats. You now need to indicate whether the order includes physical devices, as well as service, by selecting Buying the device, Owns the device, or Doesn't need the device. Please note, Doesn't need device may not be available for all seats. Well, that's it. We've added all the products, the quantity and devices to our proposal. That took just a minute. Click Proceed and a draft proposal will appear. Now let's review the draft proposal. This is your draft. We could just submit it from here, but let's first start by reviewing each component and learning about how to edit them if necessary. First, editing the company main number. In this case, you may need to search for and select a new rate center for the company's main number. Click the Edit tool next to the rate center. Enter a state, city, and zip code. Click Get Rate Center. Select a rate center from the list that appears and click Save, and a rate center will be assigned. Next, let's assign a new phone number in place of the company's main number. Click the Edit tool next to Phone Number. Select a state, city, and area code plus a backup area code. Choose a number from the list that appears and click Select, or click Show More to see a new set of numbers. Or maybe you don't need to edit their phone number, rather you need to transfer an existing number. This is very common, which is why it is placed right in the middle of the screen. To transfer an existing number instead of assigning a new one, click the Off slider to change the value to On. Information regarding porting will be collected by the service delivery team. Now, to change the proposal's order type from a regular sales order to maybe a test, demo, or eval, click the drop-down arrow and make a selection. So what do those mean? Regular is a standard customer order. A demo kit is for a sales demo kit. Eval is for carrier evaluation kits. Trial is for customer trial. Test is for quality assurance testing. But don't worry though, most orders and the most options you'll see are regular. To change the payment method, click the drop-down arrow and select invoice or credit card. Please note, if you choose credit card in your initial setup, the option to pay by invoice will not be available for subsequent orders the customer places through the Customer Administration portal. At this point, it might help to add some notes to your proposal. To add global notes to the entire order, click at the top right. Notes is meant to provide specific information regarding the order for people later in the processing chain. Next up, let's look at adding a location to our company in our proposal. To add a location for the company, click the obviously named Add Location and complete the new location address and contact information form. Confirm the location and select Save. Remember, if the address you entered does not match one of the options provided, verify the address using the U.S. Postal Service zip code tool before just use the address I entered. Now that we have an additional location, it makes sense that the location may need new devices. To add products to the newly displayed location, click and follow the same steps we followed when we first created the proposal. In this scenario, the Houston office needs a slightly different product configuration, 15 devices instead of 14. But if all locations need the same solution mix, you can copy services from the displayed location to another location. Next, let's look at how to change the service address, equipment invoice address, service address, or shipping address. In this example, let's click the Edit icon for the service address. Edit the service address and click Continue. For our Houston office in this example, we need to select a rate center. To select a rate center for the displayed location, click Select. Enter a state, city, and zip code and click Get Rate Center. Choose the rate center you want and click Save. The new rate center is now displayed for that location. You can also apply a rate center to a particular user or by service. Click Apply. Check the box next to each user or service to which you want to apply the rate center. Finally, to auto-assign DID numbers to the products and services you are ordering, click Auto-Assign DIDs. When the confirmation message appears, click Yes. If phone numbers are available for the rate center you selected, they will be automatically assigned. Please note, however, to conserve DIDs, it is recommended to choose a rate center rather than to assign DIDs. At this point, we may need to start removing products, not just editing them. To remove products from your order, click Select All Products, or select individual users by clicking the check mark at the top right opposite their name. To change a user's service plan, click the drop-down arrow and select a new plan. But before you assign a new plan, it might be helpful to review and compare service plans. That's what Compare is for. Click Compare. A chart listing the various features and prices will appear, allowing you to make a side-by-side comparison. Let's go ahead and close that chart. Now, let's look at how to edit the user information. You can modify the user's name or email address. And if you scroll down just a bit, you can change the user's rate center or phone number. To add hosted fax to the user's service, check the hosted fax box, then select a rate center and phone number. To add call recording to the service, check the call recording box. To select a device for this user, select customer buying the device, then click Select Phone. Click the button of the phone you want. You also have the options to select PoE for Power over Ethernet or PS for Power Supply. Scroll to the bottom and click Select Phone. Your order will be updated. There's also a handy tool to help you compare and possibly make recommendations on different devices. To compare phones available, click Compare Phones. A new window will open. A chart listing the various phones, features, and prices will appear. After you've reviewed it, close the window. Often, though, customers BYOD or bring their own device, and they don't need to purchase a device. To enable an existing customer phone, select Customer already has this device and enter the MAC address of the device in the field provided. Finally, the customer may not even need a device. This might sound unusual, but it is possible, and many customers do this. But you can exclusively use the soft client on a desktop PC or laptop and the mobile app available for Apple and Android, is also powerful enough that with a mobile device and soft client, sometimes a desktop device isn't necessary. A few more things to share here. Maybe you need to adjust the devices for selected users. To delete a user's device, click the check mark at the top right of the user pane. Then click Delete Selected Products in the Remove Products pane. Next, let's calculate shipping and tax. We're nearing the last few steps for completing our proposal or order, and it's time for you to finalize your proposal. You may need to calculate tax or shipping. Click Include Tax or Calculate Shipping in your shopping cart. With shipping, you are presented with a few shipping options. To select a specific option such as UPS, FedEx, or U.S. Postal Service mail, select the Shipping Method dropdown. When you are finished editing your draft proposal, click Continue. Notice that if you did not calculate shipping, a message will appear asking whether you want to proceed with default shipping. After you have configured the appropriate taxes and shipping, your final step after editing your draft proposal is to click Continue to generate a summary preview of your proposal or order. A service summary of your proposal will appear. It includes the client name, order number, which will be handy when you need to come back and search for it later, the stage of the proposal, so you'll always know where you are in the process, and a date and timestamp. Scroll through the draft and double-check your entries. At this point, you have two options. Create a proposal that will be sent to the customer for review and approval, or create order. In this case, let's click Create Proposal. To help streamline your workflow, though, you can also create an order package without first submitting a proposal by clicking Send Order Package. The steps are the same that we followed previously when we created the proposal for new customers. Reviewing the email before it's sent out. Regardless of which approach you take, generating a proposal or an order, the next step is to review and possibly modify a pre-formatted email. In this example, the email will come from me, and I've also sent it to myself so I can show the email chain. In the To box, the client would typically appear. Notice on the right that you have a document repository. Documents uploaded to the document repository will be listed with an option to attach them. These represent documents that you've decided would be good to attach to a proposal or order, such as a user guide or other reference material. Use the editing tools provided to revise the email message if necessary. Click to attach additional documents if desired. When you are finished, click Send Proposal. Back on your Sales Order tab in the Proposals widget, your proposal will appear with Proposal Sent updated in the Stage column. You'll also notice the order number to the right. Remember, you can always filter by order number to retrieve an order. In this example, I had the proposal emailed to myself so I could demo the full life cycle of the proposal and order. Your customer, however, receives the email proposal. This is what the email looks like. It has the body of your email and includes a PDF copy of the order, as well as a link to view the proposal. When a prospect or customer clicks the link, the proposal summary page will appear. The client or customer can review all the details of their order. Atlas tracks the proposal has been viewed, updates the status in the proposals widget, and auto-generates an email to you letting you know. This is a great way to keep instantly updated on the status of an order. After reviewing the proposal, the customer can click Accept Proposal or Decline Proposal at the bottom of the page. And here's what the auto update looks like. If the customer accepts the proposal, your proposal will appear in the Proposal widget with the stage updated to Proposal Accepted. Congratulations. Also, if the customer declines the proposal, it will appear in the Proposal widget with the stage status Proposal Declined. To further illustrate the one-stop shop approach of Atlas, once you're notified that the proposal has been accepted, you can come back and convert the accepted proposal to an order. Click the accepted proposal's company name or order number in the Proposal widget. The summary of the proposal that they accepted appears. Creating the order package. From here, you can edit the order, or you can click Create Order Package at the bottom of the screen. An email with an attached PDF of the formal order will appear. Please note, though, that you can send a formal order without first creating a proposal. To create the order package, you have two options on how the prospect, soon-to-be client, signs for the order. Select whether to send the message via email or DocuSign. Revise the email message if desired. If sending via email, click to attach additional documents. You can upload custom documents or select from the documents uploaded to the document repository widget. For example, you can attach the LOA, letter of authorization, maybe the credit authorization, or toll-free LOA as well. If sending via DocuSign, click the document type drop-down arrow and make a selection. Then click Choose File to attach additional documents. Then click Send Order Package. Your proposal will appear in the Proposal widget with the stage order package sent, and your customer will receive the emailed order package. After reviewing the order package, the customer can click Accept Order Package or Decline Order Package at the bottom of the web page. And now we're in a routine of checking back on the Proposal widget and tracking the status. If the customer accepts the order package, the proposal stage in the Proposals widget is changed to Ready to Process Order. Click on the order number or company name. Finally, submitting the order. An order summary will appear. You have one more chance to review everything, so please review the order and the attached documents for necessary signatures before submitting the order. The order is submitted to the processing team automatically. And that concludes our lesson on proposals and orders for new customers.